Hello again. How about that circus? Aw, I bet somebody feels stupid. Yeah, nobody likes you, bro. Nobody's ever liked you, dude. Ever. Nobody's ever give a fuck about you. Punk ass bitch. I ain't scared to say you were a bitch ass motherfucker. You've been a bitch since you came on here, you little fucking clown. Your fucking goal in life is to fucking go online and harass women and harass Americans. Dude, leave your house, go do something. Go touch grass, go jerk off, do something, you fucking clown. Hey, you're gonna get a managing moderator, ma'am, because you're special. You can do whatever you want, ma'am. Oh, awesome managing moderator there. It is nice to see you back. You came in on your real. Oh, okay. There's only three people here, so it's me, you, and is it Jake? Oh no, what is this? Oh no, me. What are you doing here? I get you on my YouTube. I gotta go to my YouTube. That was a good circus. Definitely. That fucking New Zealand clown is definitely public enemy number one. I guess you could say. You know, that guy was like I wouldn't say my friend. He hopped on me and Lisa's panel, because he had nothing else to do or nowhere to go. Um, no one really liked the dude. He was not funny. He was not trustworthy. Just a complete clown. Nobody gave a fuck about that dude. Never. I'm sure it's like that in his real life too. Automate. Courtney needs a what's up with these wrenches? Come on, how does Courtney not have a wrench? Courtney, did you have a wrench last time you came in here? You've been in here every time I went live. I'm pretty certain of it. Are they taking wrenches away or something? Because that scene happened at the circus where they took all the wrenches away. I gotta change my shirt. I don't like being seen in the same shirt, even in the same day. I don't like it. Betty, damn. Looks like
Okay, we're gonna do
oh, look like an Egyptian. Oh yeah. I need to change my shirt. Give me a minute. Are they taking wrenches from people? Courtney, you had to have had a wrench all those times you've been in here. Oh, hey, yo. No. We'll go show business. He's red. Looks like he's white. Walk like a New Zealander. Walk like a New Zealander. Oh, wait, if I can't. Sorry, I'm not going to come up with lyrics. I should have wrote this out before I came on here. Alright. The sign, hat, knives. So the knives you see in that picture, our knives I had. I still have knives. Oh, don't get me wrong. Walk like a New Zealander. Do 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 do. How's your day going? I would say out of 10. Ooh. So you don't play with. Don't play with knives. Because you will get cut. No, I like blood. Oh, I gotta put the fish away. What happened to the Bengals? I mean, this was like a #1 hit in the world. Everybody was doing the Egyptian. And don't lie, you were too. Even if you weren't, that just means you're a lame-o. Everybody was doing rock the Egyptian. Walk like and see you in there. Sorry if you can see my ass. My cheeks hanging out. My ass cheeks. Wonder me on what. Woohoo! I want to say some oh! Ladies to the front. See you shake it into my music when the bass up in the club. What's up, spooky girl? How you doing? Woo, that girl's hot. I mean, if anybody looks at spooky girl, it's not all about tits, okay? Because I had an ex-wife that had triple D's when she was like 16. By the time she was 20, dude, she couldn't even get a fucking bra. It was like $100 per bra. So it's not all about tits. She's really pretty. Superstar. Man, she's a pretty one. But her content is weird. I'm gonna give you a rock. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm fucking weird. I'm obsessed with knives, blood, and kinky sex. If you get that lucky. Some people just seem like basic sex stuff. Some people say kinky shit like, you know, you got a knife here and they're still smacking that ass. They're like, yeah, knife in hand, you're like, bah, smacking that ass from behind you with a knife in hand. You're like, oh yeah. Alright. I actually want to listen, for some reason I don't want to listen to this band a lot. The Beach Boys. It just got stuck in my head. I want to listen to some Beach Boys, and I do not know why. Oh, I wish I had that remote that you'd be like, Beach Boys, good vibration! But I don't. This TV was like $99. Because I broke my other one the other day. Wait, this is the Beastie Boys? No, the Beach Boys, you fuckers! No, I like the Beastie Boys. Fuck it, Sabotage. I love not having ads. I haven't had ads in like 2 years, and when I click on my troll accounts, my 1,001 troll accounts, I hate ads. Oh! Planned it. I know you planned it. Just Watergate. I got this fucking door to myself. My God, that song was us. Sabotage. Wonder why my TVs get broken, eh? Yummy! Captain Rebuild's Betty. Oh, someone's coming up here. Debbos, what are you doing? I'm at high energy right now. Don't bring me down.
I'm eating dinner.
Yeah, man. I got a natural high. So I want to listen to some music.
I need some liquor. That's what I need.
Liquor weighs me down. It's boring. I haven't drank for like 5 years, dude. Last time I drank,
liquor gets me lit, man.
Fuck that, dude. Last time I drank, I was at my dad's house in 2022, and I was dude, I don't know if I needed pills or something, and I had nothing, but I needed something. And I was like, "Yeah, what do you got?" He goes, "I got some white rum in the cupboard." I go take a shot of white rum. That shit, 30 seconds after it went down, it came right back the fuck up. And I was like, "Hey, man, me and you don't get along. How do you want to adventures?" I'll throw a wrench on you. I think I know you are kind of.
Look at you, man. You got nothing but dicks in the chat.
Oh, yeah, dude. Listen, here's the thing.
I might be like man.
Yeah, I might be a cheap man in here a little bit. Not really. I mean, a little bit. I have had relations.
Hey, Sean, with Brett.
4 of my 6 lovers have been on here. Isn't that bad? My wife, and then Morgan Geyser. Those are 2 people that were not on YouTube. But everybody. Oh no, I didn't have sex with Morgan Geyser. Who else to have sex with? Oh yeah, the first girl. Did you clean off that? Yeah, I don't get off. Clean off what? It's a hammer. What do you mean clean it off? I'm cleaning it off. I put my tongue in a lot worse places than licking a fucking hammer. Like, come on, man. You think me licking his hammer is like a big thing? Yeah, Pegos collecting for girls from YouTube. You know, I can't do that anymore, man. If someone was willing to come to Wisconsin and hang out and maybe one day live here, cool. But I can't leave the state again because of my daughter. I promised her a couple of years ago. My daughter needs me, man, in her life, and she can't get me. You know, I'm not a good dad 1,000 miles away. You know what I mean? So I promised her. I promised her I got to stay here. So I
good father, man. You're a good guy.
That comes first, man. That's the only thing that comes, before women or.
I don't have kids, but if I had kids, they will come first.
I wish I could show them off. I mean, I got a couple pictures over here of them where I sleep. Because I sleep right here on my recliner. Yeah, I have a bed.
Don't want to show that stuff.
I have a bed. No. I mean, me and my ex-wife, we used to have a channel where we just uploaded videos of me, the kids, stuff like that until they were like 5, 6 years old. But that channel's actually still around. You just gotta be smart enough to find it. And then you'll see like my kids hit me with balloons, or I remember we had gender reveal parties. Like that's yep, and she knows. Shit. Dimples, hold us down for a second, okay?
Say that. Repeat that again. I guess I gotta hold it now. Yeah, I don't have kids. Actually, it's funny. So I'm 26, right? But most people I know around my age have kids, and I know even some people that have multiple baby daddies. Not that I'm judging, but I feel like I'm not the last survivor not to have kids. Cause I'm not really interested in having kids at this time of my life. I'm interested in driving an 18-wheeler and getting drunk when I'm not driving one. So that's how I'm doing in life. I'm busy.
Dimples.
What?
I'm really good. I'm a lot better than I was yesterday. Dimples, can you hear me, bro?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
All right, you hold down the chat, say hi to people. I got my favorite person that's sadly in custody. I wish she was out here. She's calling me. I haven't heard from her. So hold on the chat for a little bit, all right?
I'll hold it down.
Thanks, bud.
No
I put
problem.
my camera on so you guys can see. At least you see something.
I'll tell a story. Yeah, I'm 26. I'm actually gonna be 27, and next week. Actually, funny enough. Um, yeah, I drive 18 wheelers. I don't know how to drive stick. Actually, I don't. My pappy did. My pappy can drive stick. He not a tractor, but just regular vehicle. He's sick right now, so um, if it wasn't for him being sick, because I want to go buy a truck, but I want to be stick shift because I want a Dodge 2500 12 half Cummins, and I want to learn stick because I prefer the stick tractor trailers better than the automatic tractor trailers. The automatic tractor. As everybody says, Betty, I'm like their child's age. I feel like I'm so I came over here to this community when I was about 17, and I've known Pango no lie for like 10 years. But it's weird because like even though I'm 26, like I feel like I'm still a young buck around. Most of y'all's are probably like in your 30s or 40s. Why I don't know. That's how I feel though sometimes. Yeah, because when I was in PA driving, um, I don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, Betty. I do it to everybody. I don't feel bad. It is what it is, Betty. Everybody does it. I'm not gonna name drop, but everybody does it. I'm sorry I said those mean things to you. And I still feel bad because I could be very, very mean. It's okay, Betty. Hey, Milk Tea Destruction. No, I know you said sorry. I forgive you, Betty. It's okay. There's water under the bridge. There's no sense in holding a grudge nowadays. He's on a phone call right now, so I'm holding it down. Yeah, he's on a phone call. Milk Tea Destruction. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that because the way I talk, so people say. But you know what though? Like I looked in the mirror the other day, and I actually got white hairs, man. I'm dead serious. I'm 26, but I got white hairs already. It's like a little stress I go through. Truck drivers, we have a saying. I'm 26, right? But I age in truck drivers' years. So I'm really 6 years older, which is like what? 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So I'm 32 in truck driver years. That's what they say. Um, you're 31. What time will you be going live? I don't go live. I don't go live no more. I used to do gaming streams, but I don't do that stuff no more. I know Pago goes live at like between 8 to 12, which I'll come up here just say hi for a little bit. I need to slow down. Well, I do go slow. I stay in the right lane when I'm driving. And I go in the slow lane. I take my time, man. I take my time. Yeah, Pago's muted because he's on a phone call with a good friend of his that I guess he hasn't spoke to him forever. That is in custody or something like that. So y'all gonna have to go ahead talk to nipples now. My nickname is Big Country. That's what they call me. A lot of truckers call me that. Like, man, you country. I'm gonna call you Big Country. I say you call me Big Country. I got something else big for you too. Well, Nikki, Pago goes live between 8 to 12 p.m. From my excuse me, from my understanding. I mean, you could ask him again, but I'm positive like that's what time he goes live. Yeah, I like. I'm the weather here actually is clearing up. Like a lot of the snow and ice is gone, so I'm kind of glad because when I start driving next week, I have a crush on Jeffrey Pagel too. He gets me all hot and bothered. He's in Wisconsin. I don't know what time zone Wisconsin is. I'm saying it wrong because I got an accent. So whatever time zone Wisconsin is,
It's Central Time.
Central Time. Okay, because I don't know. I'm on Pacific Time, so when Pagel goes live, it's usually like the hour before he in New Jersey. I've been to New Jersey. They got really good. They got really good hot dogs in Jersey. Really good hot dogs. No diddy. The best Philly cheesesteaks, you gotta go to PA. It ain't a Philly cheesesteak unless you win PA. Russ Hut, yep. I've had um a hot dog from Russ Hut before. Really, really freaking good, man. Like I'm more of a burger guy. And you know, to be honest, I like hot dogs, but like I was like the best damn hot dog you ever had in my life from Russ Hut's. Next time I'm not showing my face. I'm ugly. But next time I'm in Jersey and I'm down that way, I always stop by there. And Russ Hut's. Baiting with Baldo. Isn't that what's his name? Noodles? I don't watch noodles too much, but I watch them like once in a while. I like to get my hot dog like loaded. Like mustard, relish, sauerkraut, you know, everything. I throw on everything on there. I don't care. Chili dog too. Chili dogs are good too. See, I like being a truck driver because I can go to every other damn state, and I like to try their food. Yeah, I like hot dogs too. I like to try their food, right? So like PA get chili dogs. Well, I'd rather eat actual food than the gas station food. The gas station food is like no good. I was in West Virginia. I did like Rudolph County, and I go in there and they had like this country fried sandwich, right? And I think it was about sitting there because the chicken off that damn burger was like soft, like you know when you eat some good quality fried chicken, it's crunchy, you know, and it was soft and it made my stomach hurt real bad, man. That's why I just stopped eating gas station food. Check out White Manna and Hackensack. I will. I'm a truck driver, so y'all like give me like places that I should check out. I'm sorry, I will seriously check it out. The farthest I've been right now is West Virginia cheeseburgers. Ooh, that sounds like pretty good. A good old fashioned cheeseburger with some onions. Hi, R&D. Pagel's on the phone with his friend right now, so I'm holding it down. Every time I'm in New York, in Manhattan, there's this food stand I go to get some like a gyro wrap. I really like falafel, like falafel gyro. It's pretty good. Go there. It's usually a Greek guy. White man in Jersey isn't bad. White man, I have to try it if I'm ever down that way. I don't go through Jersey too much, but I've been through it a few times already. In Jersey City. Yeah, I've driven right by Jersey City. I usually go to Rhode Island too. I hate driving through like the big cities. Like I've been through New Jersey already, Jersey City. I've been through Rhode Island. Rhode Island was a nightmare because everybody drives like a jerk. Paramus. I don't know where it's at. Is that like up the state Jersey? I tell you what, the countryside of Jersey, it's really actually beautiful. Really beautiful. All the farms and stuff. Good thing with upstate New York. Upstate, I like driving through upstate New York because it's beautiful. But I don't like driving inside the inner city. It's like a hassle. Most of the driving I do is all highway, anyways. Yeah, there is lots of dairy, a lot of dairy farms, a lot of cows and stuff. A lot of dairy, actually. I didn't realize how much dairy. It's beautiful, though, the pastures and stuff. Well, the pastures are real nice. Where do I live? I live right now in in New England, but once I buy my LLC for my business, I'm thinking about going to Midwest for trucking. It's easier. Craft plant is up there in Rome. There's a Rome, Jersey. I don't know that much about Jersey.
Now I gotta figure out how to get back in. All right, you held it down pretty good. You're still watching, and I seen at one point there was like 16 or 20 or something.
I was holding down. I'm just been talking, man. Just talking about food.
I gotta try to get in there with my actual headset.
Well, Bagel's back, so
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm eating. You talking about food and driving. Oh, there's two Bagels.
Yeah, let's do it. This one's gone because it's gonna make that noise. All right, it should be good.
All right, Jeffrey.
Am I here? Who the hell are all these people? R&D? Who's Milk Tea
people are just coming in.
What's up, Bodo? What's up, R&D? Who are them all? Huh. David Bolo, can I trust you with the wrench so people don't time your ass out because you are not one of the most favorite people on YouTube, Mr. Bolo. Mr. Bolo, would you like to come up?
Isn't that Noodles?
Yes, it is. Noodles is welcome up here. Anyone, this is why I made it kind of started streaming. I just want to say this. Anyone and everyone can come up here and say their piece, whether it's to me or to other people. This is a 100% free speech channel. If the channel gets too out of control, I'll just let the stream go and then delete it like other people do. How you doing, David?
Yo, what's up?
What are you doing over here? You're lost.
Well, you're going live again, which is nice.
Yeah.
Good, right?
Yeah, man. Every day I'm gonna go live for a bit.
It's your business.
Good, man.
That's your business.
Well, I saw you posting, and like I kind of just like. So you know what I really liked? The one piece of artwork that I think was of a woman. She drew. You were showing it. It was pretty cool. With some artwork that you had.
Today?
No, it's a couple months ago.
Oh.
One of the artists that you were showing, I really liked. I forgot which. I didn't know who it was.
I can get at least $1,000. I got an offer of $1,000 just today on this, and I will not sell it. It's from the Morgan girl. Look at there's Tanya Harding when she was boxing. That's a signature, and that's her signing the photo. Tanya Harding. I like Tanya Harding. Would you fuck Tanya Harding, David?
Well, like the way she looks now, or
you gotta do it just to say you did it, right?
I mean, yeah, I mean, like I'm not choosing anymore. You know what I mean? I'm begging now.
Dude, me and you both, man. I will literally take.
Word around town is like you're not begging anymore. I heard you were getting some.
I'm not from where. I don't have any girlfriends or anything.
I want to put nothing because I don't want to cause any problems. But
I'm single, dude. Yeah, there's nobody tied to me. Huh. I wish. And it definitely gonna be no YouTube girlfriend. Let me see what he's doing here. Oh, I wish, man. I wish. My life would be happy forever, dude. I wouldn't have to worry about bipolar, depression.
Well, yeah. I was gonna congratulate you if you were.
That was my biggest heartbreak of my life. Like even more than my wife. I was married almost 11 years. And she was an amazing wife. I just didn't appreciate her. I had mental health problems. I got into addiction pills. Dude, I used to take so many fucking pills. I would take like 15 Percocet 10 milligrams at one time. I would just take them a handful. I don't even need water, bro. I could swallow it in 1 second. I was that good back then. I was a really bad drug addict when it came to pills. The doctors got me on it when I was 29 because of my arthritis. Oh, it's just 5 milligrams. You're not going to get addicted. Okay. 5 milligrams hydrocodone. You give it to someone with addiction issues. 4 times a day. He's going to go through that bottle in 3 days or 6 days. You know what I mean?
How hasn't there been any lawsuits? You know what I mean? Like class action lawsuits over this. I just heard recently, like last week, that there was the first lawsuit with the transgender surgeries.
The transgender surgeries? What do you mean?
So, according to this LGBTQ thing, I read that there was a lawsuit against a doctor for malpractice because the woman no longer wants to be a woman anymore. And,
God, yeah, that's a problem. A lot of times they'll switch over and they're like, I don't want this. You know what I mean?
Dude, can you imagine, like, right before they do the surgery, they're like,
I know.
You're like your last chance, dude.
It's your last chance with your penis. You want to say goodbye? Do you want to keep it in a jar? I would ask him to keep it in a jar. If I could keep it in a jar and bring it home, I would have done that.
Like Rasputin.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's like that one girl that Mark's got a big crush on. That went from like a female to a male to a female to a male to a female.
I like you. You don't like that guy?
I mean, I do. I actually like that guy better than Mark. I like that guy. Actually makes a lot of sense at times. You know what I mean? Like involving these community, things. Yeah, I don't mind. I like that guy. But what an awful decision he made, eh?
I can't imagine. Again, like I don't know what it's like. I try to.
What do you got down there? A bag or something? He goes into a bag. What does it do?
I don't know. But I try to relate to everybody now, dude, and it's sometimes it's impossible. So let it go.
There's a lot of men that really like trannies. I got a friend that really, really has a thing for trannies. He went to a concert last night where there was the main singer was a tranny.
Yeah, so it's weird, because I do that. I talk about it a lot on YouTube.
And he's married.
You find out that a lot of these people that end up getting the surgeries or they get on the medication, they end up becoming prostitutes.
Yep.
So it's kind of weird. That guy was cool, man. The guy that you had up here. I wanted to ask.
Oh yeah, he's good. I've known him since he was a kid, dude. Like not a kid, a teenager. He was on here since he was like 16, 17, hanging out with us. And none of us had a problem back then. None of us. he was accepted by everybody back then. He was like legitimately 16. He did not sound like that. He sounded like a kid, almost like a kid. Now his voice is 50 times deeper than any of us. You know?
Yeah, because truck driving is like a dude. I don't get it. Like I used to drive those garbage trucks, dude. I would not want to be on the road like that with the tractor trailer.
I got
like that.
Dude, I went through when I worked at the jail, I wanted to be. They were basically grooming me to become the next person to take over the jails. The person that was it's kind of hard to explain. Sheriff David A. Clark in Milwaukee. He was a sheriff for 21 years. There was an election coming up. He was my boss, and I hated him. So I reached out to his opponent. Me and his opponent became very, very close. His name was Chris Mays. He worked for the Milwaukee Police Department for like 20 years. And he lost by 2%. But what he was doing, he was grooming me to become the next person to take over both jails. I was going to be superintendent of both of them from Milwaukee County. And I got trained in every single thing that the jails allow, everything. There wasn't one thing I wasn't trained in. But the one thing I hated doing, I tested out on paper for that for driving the bus, and they go, listen, you don't want to drive the bus. You're just doing this to get it, make sure it's on your credentials. But take it. Let's just see how you do around the parking lot, dude. I could barely make it around like light pole signs, and I was like, take over. I said, take this shit over, bro. Yeah, I couldn't even go around it, man. It was like, I don't know how long a fucking big bus that carries inmates, man. And then you're telling me, imagine driving that with 50 fucking inmates in there,
No.
Fuck that, dude.
No fucking way. No way. I see those. I see those correction buses flying down the highway when I'm in Manhattan or like in Brooklyn, dude. That. And they don't even want to be there. You can tell they're flying, booking.
Yeah, that's the one thing I did not want nothing to do with, really. So what are you been up to, man? I clicked on you the other day. You do a lot of political shit still?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop with that. I'm gonna probably do the art stuff, and I don't know. It just seems like if you keep doing one thing for like long enough, like people just hate it. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know if you're a wrestling fan, but basically there's wrestlers that will come in there and be the fan favorites for 2 years, and then they're like, all right, I hate this guy, and then they hate him, like John Cena,
Yeah, it's like they become.
Hazel, what's up? Hazel in here. Ooh.
Yeah, what's up, Hazel?
Isn't she a beautiful woman?
Yeah, of course. Hazel's the best.
Of course. I can't think of a woman that is like, in my mind, that is more beautiful than her on YouTube, because YouTube's got a bunch of cows running around. You know what I mean?
Dude, every chick on YouTube is like, I hate to say it, but I get it though, right? I don't want to use the word catfish, but they're like all ex-hotties,
Oh, I got a YouTube crush on that spooky girl. Oh,
really?
Oh my god. Yeah, man. There's something about.
She seems like she'd eat you up, dude.
It's not just. Hey, man. That's all I'm, dude. I'm ready for some kinky fucking weird shit, bro. I'm sick of a woman just. Lisa Lynn laid down on the bed one time and just said, "Just do it, get it over with." I don't want. I kicked her out into the basement, for like 3 days after that. I said, dude, I said, get the fuck out of here. You just made me sound like I'm gonna rape you. And this is after we had sex, I don't know, 1,000 times. So
he comes across like kind of gay, right? Like, you sure she's not gay? Like lesbo?
She absolutely says she has no interest in women. She's not gay. But I think what she is, I don't know what is considered, but she's not real. I would say she's not into sex. She uses it as a weapon.
Yeah, asexual.
Yeah, but she uses it as a weapon because I don't know if you've seen her like full on, but like she can be, especially if she puts herself together, does her makeup and shit like that. She can be a very beautiful woman.
Oh, I bet, man. Dude, she showed us that video. Yeah, I'm being serious. Like, she showed us that video of her when she was doing that song on the piano or whatever. Dude, she's a beautiful woman. Like, extremely beautiful.
Damn, I don't even know that video.
She showed, so you know her whole connection to like Night of Living Dead.
Yeah. I actually talked to hold on. I talked to John Russo's wife on the telephone for like an hour. Fucking hour, dude. She's like, watch it. I'll get a hold of him. She calls him up on my phone, and he's at the bar. He's out with his buddies or something. She goes, yeah, but we talked to his wife for like an hour about all kinds of stuff.
So she somehow got into a film or a short film with him.
Yep. I've watched them.
She looked absolutely beautiful, dude.
That's what you're talking about. Yeah. You know, I'll tell you what. Hey, YouTubers, Jeffrey Pago owns that video. So what I'm going to do after the stream, I'm going to clip that shit out and I'm going to post it. So the Lisa Lynn 2003 movie that she was in, something about like an Italian mob thingy, but it's like, dude, I don't know if you actually watched it. It's like, it must have been made with like $1,100, like a budget. Like, it's awful. It's like the most low budget crap I've ever watched.
Dude, if you got some of that, good for you. Good for you. She was fucking like strikingly beautiful.
You like women with Jeffrey, you like women with dark brown hair and glasses? Yeah. Shit, I ain't picky. I got glasses, I got brown hair. Not much left, but
you losing your hair?
I mean, it's not that bad. If I let it grow out, I'm an open book, bro, dude. If someone asks me to do something or asks me like what I do, I don't care. I'm like, that's how I am.
No,
even though I look like, hell no, dude. I've been wearing a hat since like 2000.
Look at that.
Yeah, you're worse than me, man. Cause I don't have a bald spot in the back, but the front. Oh. Well, if I do grow it long enough, I comb it over. Not over, but like I style it properly.
Nah, you know,
how old are you? Well, I'm 44. You're 44 too?
I'm 46.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm 44, maybe 45 in July.
But yeah, you know what? It's not that bad shaving your head. It's actually nice.
Oh, dude, I've seen $1,000.
You don't need a fucking.
I haven't had a haircut. Dude, I haven't had to pay for a haircut since like 2016.
Yeah.
You know how much money that is? Figure $15 a month, 12 times a year for fucking 12 years.
Hey, dude, I should be rich then, you know?
Yeah. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, yeah, I smoked it all on cigarettes and weed and shit. Dude, I haven't smoked a cigarette in like 3 years.
Really? Good for you.
Yeah, my daughter.
Almost 3 packs a fucking day.
Dude, my daughter heard me smoking on the phone one time. She goes, Daddy, I can hear you smoking. And I was like, oh, fuck. I said, all right, I'm going to put this out and I'm never going to do it again. And I did. It was like July 20th of 2023. Yeah, because that's when I met Morgan Geyser. So I went to go meet the Slender Man girl. While I was quitting smoking, I was on these the bubble gum with the nicotine in it. I didn't know I grabbed the strongest one, so I put like 3 8-milligram whatever's in my mouth, and I'm chewing it on my way to the psych ward to go see her. By the time I got to the psych ward, yeah, it's everywhere. And my dad's truck, I threw up everywhere.
Dude, I take those Zens at work, right? So I get like the highest dose because I know I'm not leaving this building until like 3. So yeah. I take one. The first one I take, dude, I start getting the hiccups and like I'm gonna fucking vomit every single time. It's so weird.
That's so disgusting.
Weird. Yeah.
I tried the patches; those were okay. I think the gum mostly got me off of smoking.
Yeah.
But I only smoked for like 10 years in my life. Yeah. I didn't even touch a cigarette until I was 30. Not even once. I didn't live the normal life where kids just smoke, or at least being offered cigarettes at like 12 or 13. That was like a impossible taboo type thing.
Yeah, but if you get past that, usually you're pretty good. I can imagine you started at 30. Like,
I did. It was my 30th birthday. It was my 30th birthday when my ex-wife set up the scavenger hunt, and one of the team members that I was with, she was smoking, and we were all hammered drunks, and we had a designated driver for each vehicle. We'd go around town, do stuff. You know what I mean? You ever do a scavenger hunt like in your city?
No, but I know what.
Oh, it's so fun. Like, go to the gas station, ask out the woman's, ask for the woman's number who's doing the cashier. Just shit like that. Or go do I was into like Viva Cabana, Jackass, and all that. Go do a shopping cart where you push yourself in, someone pushes you into the curb in a shopping cart.
And then what happens if you don't do it? You lose.
Oh, well, it was like 150 different tasks, and each one had like, one might have 5 points, one might have 30 points, one might have 3 points. It might be something simple. Yeah, there was no betting. It was for pride. But that was probably one of the best birthdays of my life because that was so much fucking fun. But yeah, one of the girls that is in the van with me, she's like, just try once, just try one, and I liked it, and she gave me a whole cigarette, and it made me high, and I had to lay in the ground, so I was dizzy. Oh, and then the next day, I buy a pack of cigarettes. After that, it was like.
You remember what kind of cigarette it was?
I want to say it was like a Marlboro Red or something like that.
Wow.
But I always smoke American Spirits. That's what I got into, was American Spirits.
Yeah.
They're the best. They last forever,
It's like $20 a pack now. $20.
They used to be like 10 or 11 when I was smoking. But I'm not in New York. I can't imagine that shit. How much is your gas? Our gas is like $2.50 here.
Yeah, we have the same thing. The gas is pretty cheap now, but
I told my dad this. I said, how does every fucking thing in the world go up except for gas? We have absolutely fantastic gas prices. But I go get a loaf of bread, I'm paying $5.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's bizarre that certain things are costing so much. Like, dude, when was the last time you were able to afford a steak without like being like, ooh, you know what I mean?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Me and my father, we're both on disability. I get like $2,000. My dad gets like $1,900. We get food cards. I think I get $24 a month, but he gets like $200 a month. So he's able to afford go get steaks and all this stuff. So yeah, I've had steaks, a lot of steaks. Those are available on the food cards or whatever.
Yeah,
Honey Bunch, how you doing? Let me get you a mic. But yeah, I've just, and that's the only reason. Otherwise, no, I want to never be able to afford like actual good meat.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I haven't been out. Like, I haven't really like had like a good dinner or anything like that in a few like years. And
dude, I haven't been to a restaurant with a woman. Dude, I couldn't tell you. Oh no, there's this girl that I hang out with, kind of. If I showed you a picture, dude, you'd be like, oh my god, she's a 10. I'll hang out with her a bunch, but she's pretty she's high maintenance. She's got a lot of kids and baby daddy problems. So like,
fuck that.
Yeah. I said once you get away from him,
smoking again.
Okay, so here's the thing: her baby daddy is like, he beats her, dude. Okay, so he beats her, so what do you think I had to do? You know how mentally unstable I am. She calls me up one day crying her eyes out. He punched me right across the face. I'm locked in the door. He's banging the door down. I can knock it, hear it all. Open the door, you fucking cunt. You hear some shit, door getting knocked down or whatever. I drove to her house in probably 5 minutes, and it's probably a 10, 12-minute drive. Ground beef, yeah, ground beef is good though. So I showed, so let me see here. I came to her house. I had this knife, which is a Buck 119, and then I had a Buck 120 knife. Do you know the Buck hunting knives?
Yeah.
Oh, aren't they beautiful?
I think I have the one. The 120 is the smaller one, right?
No, the 119 is the smaller one. That's this one. I like this one. Yeah, the 120 is like 2 inches bigger, maybe like that.
Oh yeah, I have the smallest one. It's like a trout knife. Yeah.
That's the Scream one. It's the 120 from the Scream knives from the Scream movies. That's the model they use. It's fucking bugs from the woods are coming back here.
Getting you involved in this? Should be
yeah, that's the thing. She doesn't want to call the cops because then there's going to be custody issues.
Yeah, then you're going to go to jail, or you're going to go to jail over this lady.
I could have went to prison. For years.
What are you doing? Come on.
Well, I've been a protector of women my whole life, man. I've even stepped to my own father and put hands on him because He did something to my mom one time. I've always protected women in my life.
Yeah, but
If I care about someone, I know this is last June.
You
This
get
is last
arrested,
June.
right? Who is she gonna go to after that?
The number one thing I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna get arrested, and I won't unless I absolutely do something to somebody. Okay, if I'm just making threats, I'm not gonna get arrested. I've been through this a million times. Every cop here knows me as the guy who's gonna threaten to kill people, and that is what they know me as. The ER, all of them have told me, yeah, you threatened to kill all of us multiple times. So, and this is not a joke. So like I go to the psych wards. That's that it's like in the computers. This guy goes to psych wards, and that's what they do. 20 times, 25 times, I don't even know. I've been in at least a dozen different hospitals, including the one that Slenderman girl was in. I was there 2017 for 7 weeks. But yeah, the thing is, this girl finds me on Facebook, and I didn't know who she was, but she was Morgan's best friend inside of a mental hospital with her for 19 months. And Morgan,
girl.
I know. I get it. And 19 months is a long time inside of a mental hospital. So she hunts me down and finds me because Morgan gloated so much about me. Like he's this great guy. And she said, "Fuck, I'm out." She's not. I'm gonna see what's up with this dude. So she found me on Facebook. We hung out probably a dozen times, doing all sorts of things. And there was times that she definitely wanted to fuck me. Like she came out one time at her house in a towel and nothing, a little ass towel. I'm not kidding. A little ass towel she comes out in. She's barely covering anything up. I can see her ass. And I can see her tits.
You could have taken it.
Oh no, she goes, "Can you rub this lotion on my back?"
Yes.
Yeah, I did, and I of course had a hard on. I don't like getting sexually involved with somebody unless I'm in a relationship with them, man.
Oh
That's kind of how I am.
You are gay, dude.
I'm telling you, dude. Hey man, I'm telling you, when it comes to looks, how can I get a hold of you? Tell me do you do your phone number publicly and shit still?
Yeah, I'll put it in the back for you.
Okay.
I actually wanted to know if I can give you something. I have one of the reasons why I was so excited that you were alive because I wanted to give you something like some of the artwork I did about YouTubers.
Okay, hell yeah, then.
All right, cool.
I would put it in my kitchen and shit like that. My kitchen is kind of like for my personal stuff, and my living room is for all the crazy shit. But yeah, my kitchen is has all kinds of stuff. It even has watch this. I can't show you all of this, but this is from Les. This is
Did she do that?
Yeah, she did it in like black ink and orange. There's just a little signature. Yeah, it's from music color from the band Murder by Death, which is my favorite band. I've seen them over a dozen times.
I didn't know she was an artist.
If I showed up here, you would see pictures of me and her together, but I can't show those. Yeah, she's private. She's beautiful, by the way. Like really beautiful, inside and out. You know, we have matching tattoos, me and her.
Why don't you guys start dating?
Do you know we have the same tattoo?
No, that's a gay tattoo, dude.
I do know it's not. I've had more compliments on this tattoo. I'm not kidding you. I've had more compliments on this tattoo than pieces of artwork on my back that are like $1,000. I have like eight tattoos or something.
Would you ever date Les? Like, would you ever?
Terrible. I would marry her in a heartbeat if I had the opportunity.
She was always cool to me, man. I don't have anything bad to say about her.
Oh my god.
For the record,
I spent a lot of time with her. I went down there. I would go down there and spend a couple weeks with her, and then go back to Wisconsin. Spend maybe a month with my kids and family, and go back down there. But it was just too hard. It was the time away. I was miserable. My mental health suffered. I missed her greatly. When I was with her, I felt whole. I felt like a whole human being for the first time in my life. I could be me for the first time in my life. I didn't get judged by anything I ever did. I didn't have to put on phony personalities. and she just seen me for who I was, and I don't think anybody in the entire world has ever seen me like she did.
Jeff, can I tell you something, dude? Like, I've been here for a while, right? No, not as long as you or anyone else here, but I've been here for a while. I gotta say, like, dude, out of all the people, I mean, you've been pretty solid person. So
Yeah, man. I mean, like, yeah.
people like you. People like you a lot. So.
Well, I only got 7 people in here, so there can't be any people that like me.
No, you know what? That's a good thing because they're off trolling someone else. They don't want to troll
So
you.
dear folds.
They don't want to troll
Yeah, I
you.
know. They just click. If you ever watch the numbers, they just click in and out, in and out, in and out. They're trying to go to what channel has the hottest drama or nonsense going on. If I was on here screaming on top of my lungs, and it doesn't even matter at who, they'd be here.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, Chubby's another person that is absolutely amazing person. She's somewhat special from the past of my life. People don't know anything much about that.
You know, I talked to Barbie, right? She said that she's I think she's like 900 days sober, dude. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, man, I'm proud of her. Me and her are not on good terms, and it's my own fault. Me and her became friends again, and everything was going great for a good year. And of course, my mental health went to shit, and she was one of the few people I could talk to. But I was just suicide baiting, or like and then she's like, I'm gonna call the cop. I'm not gonna wellness check on you, and I'm like, it ain't gonna work. I'll just manipulate him, because I will. David, you can call the FBI here or whoever, and I will manipulate them, and they'll love me, and they'll think I'm a perfect person. And then the second they leave, I'm back to being an unstable individual in some aspects. But I go to the mental hospitals when I want to. Like, nobody's gonna put me there. I think I've only went there involuntarily maybe twice out of the 20 plus times. I call 911 on myself. That's what I do.
I was just watching a documentary on that, like people who have I forget, it's
self-aware awareness.
Whatever it's called. Yeah, and they put themselves in these hospitals, and then they say it's like real easy to get into the hospital. It's super, super hard to get out.
I don't know. It's super hard to stay in there. Let me tell you something that's absolutely sick about our government, about our cops, about the medical staff. So there was a couple times I was extremely violent, ready to hurt myself for other individuals, and I told cops, write this in your little journal, your book there. Of course, they're writing it. My name's Jeffrey Pagel. I'm 42 years old, and you need to lock me up in a mental hospital now. I said, I'm either going to kill myself, which is the best, or I'm going to kill other people, including nuns, children, grandparents. I don't care. Lock me up. And I'm crying my eyes out while I say this to the cops. They pat me down or whatever. They throw me in the cop car, and they don't handcuff me. They just drive me into the mental hospital. And I tell them, actually, they drive me to the ER. They drive me to the ER. I tell all of them, I'm going to kill them, their parents, or I'll kill their kids. I said, write this shit down. Write it down, man. You guys are all shocked when shit happens. I said, write that shit down now. And they write it down in their books, but there's nothing that happens other than me going to a mental hospital. And in 3 or 4 days, the insurance gives up, and it's either, Jeffrey, you got a discharge, or it's like $700 a day at your cost. And it's like this every time. And I tell them, you understand, I'm going to fucking murder someone. We got insurance up. So I leave. I leave every time. For the most part, most of the times I leave in the hospital, I am not mentally stable when I leave. There's been maybe 3 or 4 times where they seriously helped me. The other times it was just complete. It was just to check in, spend 3 days there, and check out.
Yeah.
So when people go on shooting sprees and all this weird shit, and they act all shocked, oh my god, you're such a nice guy. Like, I'm not gonna ever do anything like that. I'll hurt myself, and I'll do it. I got plenty of weapons or pills or whatever else. I'll just take a bunch of pills. If I were to ever be really, really mentally unstable, I would never hurt anybody. But I do say it, and nobody gives a fuck. So it's just shocking to me in America these days when we got people shooting up fucking classes of 3 or 6-year-olds or whatever, you know?
Well, I mean, it seems like
Dude, I see multiple deer across maybe 150 yards. Let me see if I can get it on my camera. I see those little fuckers back there. Damn it. Oh. Yeah, but what do you think about... Hey, you can't even see them. They're way back there eating. There's 2 of them.
throw some apples out there.
No, they're like in a field. That's probably a good 100 yards away. So I don't got no goddamn apples, dude. You know what I got? I got pizzas, popcorn, and soda. That's it. That's kind of my lunch or my dinner tonight.
Don't throw.
I shop daily, man. I don't like to go grocery shopping. I don't like doing it, so I usually just go to stores daily and get what I want for the day.
No, I'm the same way. I don't like shopping in bulk because I think you're stuck with that food, you know.
I would be embarrassed if someone were to come over, like a girlfriend or not a girlfriend, but like a woman, and they're like, "Oh, can I go in your fridge?" And they go in there. It's like, okay, there's sodas and sodas.
But you're fucking, you're a bachelor, you know.
Yeah, I'm joking, dude. I haven't been laid in like 3 years. You know what? That's true.
That's all right. You're probably better off.
Yeah, man. I don't like other people's problems. I do need a woman these days because it's getting to the point where I do not want to be 45, which is in 6 months. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to die alone in this fucking chair, dude. I sleep in a recliner. I don't want to die alone, and then who finds me? The landlord because he didn't get his rent. You know?
Do you sleep in the recliner because it's easier to wake up?
Because of my back.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you. People laughed at me for sleeping in my car. I had the best night's sleep because my back.
Oh God, that's weird. But I get it. This is it, man. It's got like a charging port on the side over here. My mom just got me this for Christmas. It's fucking brand new. It's beautiful.
Sweet, man.
It's so comfortable sitting. But yeah, I sleep in this motherfucker. I haven't slept in a bed in like the last time I slept in a bed I was with Les. You know, it's 2023.
It feels better, right? You don't like.
Oh, I feel so good. We're sitting here right now.
Yeah.
So good instead of standing or.
So that was another thing I wanted to ask you. Like, dude, I got I'm standing all day at work and I can't do it anymore. Like, it's that bad with my back. And I've been working since I was like, 15, 16 years old on the books. 46 now. I have to have enough credits for disability. Like, is that even going to happen? Like, can I get on that or?
Well, what are you diagnosed with? Like,
that's the thing. I haven't been diagnosed, but if I was diagnosed with like something like that, like arthritis or whatever, like, how hard is it to?
I got it. Okay, so I started applying in that would have been 2015. I retired. I had 11 years, so they actually gave me like $9,000 or 11 grand or something as a retirement gift or something. But I retired in 2015. I applied for disability right away. Got denied 3 times, which is common. Tara,
you got denied 3 times. That was it. So it's 3 years, right?
Yeah, 3 years, and then is it or did I get? I got that back pay. So like, if you go, I think it's 3 or 4 times, it restarts. You know what I mean? The timer will restart. And you lose all your money. So my dad took 4 years, and he lost like 90 grand. They took away his back pay, and I got like 75 grand, maybe 80 grand. Someone rather handed it to me, right before I met Lisa. She didn't know about it either. Here comes Temples again. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, we're chilling with Noodles, talking about money.
I wanted to ask you, like, what's the nicest state to drive through with like a tractor trailer?
I don't know.
Well, to tell you the truth, I've only been driving since November.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So far, I-77 and PA. I got to see when I was driving. I got to see the valley. Like there's a big open valley that was real pretty to see so far. But I'm sure there's
Those home
better
jobs.
looking.
I used to drive garbage trucks. I can't imagine, man, like going into like some of these like cities or towns with these tractor trailers. It's like
Well, yeah,
they weren't like made for these vehicles. It's so weird, man. It's dangerous.
yeah. Like I was in West Virginia in Rudolph County, man, and literally I'm in two lanes because if I go all the way to the right, I'm gonna like smash all these cars. So I had to stay in the middle.
Yeah,
It's rough, man.
it's a dangerous job.
Yeah, it is.
Man, you make money though.
Better.
I bet your bank account don't have $4 now like mine does right now.
No.
All I do is like, okay, so like my bank account's depleted, so all I gotta do is pull something off my wall tonight and sell it. I already got 2 guys that are trying to buy something tonight, so I'll be doing that tonight. When the asylum goes live, I'll be talking to collectors all night. Chubby's the best, Tara. I don't know what you know, Tara. That woman's special. There's some good people on here, Noodles, man. I came across quite a few. Obviously, like it's like 1 out of 1,000 people. The other 999 people are mentally unstable or drug addicts or drunks or racist fucking psychopaths or knife-licking freaks that love blood. I don't know.
No, it's like anywhere else you go. It's sad. I was talking to someone before, like it's just there's a lot of adults that show a lot of like jealousy and hate when someone like, dude, if you make money off those paintings, you realize that someone's not gonna like you because of that. That's sad. That's really
funny. Dude. No, man, I'm gonna talk to you on down one. I'm gonna tell you. I'll give you a rough estimate of what I made in 3 years, and it's absolutely shocking. And my walls are still covered and stuff, and I get stuff every day. I'm not gonna say I could probably not be on disability and do it full time, but it's not really a job. It's not like something I'm clocking in and doing,
Yeah, no, but it's just sad that they have to feel that way, and they have to feel like they have to put you down for it. Like, I think that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
This right here is a diary of an inmate that killed her 2 kids. She fed him THC gummies and then shot him in the head. And this is like her personal diary that she gave me. This is like a $500 piece. Because this is what we call personal items. There's letters that are the most basic thing. Then there's artwork, and then there's personal items. I got one that's gonna send me her underwear in the next couple of days. I asked her for it. Yeah, one of my buddies bought some underwear from one of the websites that sells this stuff.
What do they do? They show you a picture of them wearing it?
The inmates just will sign it. Just as long as it comes from the prison, has her name on it. The whole entire business, all of it comes down to reputation. Okay, so if you get caught selling fake shit, you're basically excommunicated. No one's gonna want nothing to do with you within a week. I've never been caught selling fake shit, and I never will. I could literally sell hair and say I could pull my own hair out and say this is from Taylor Shaw Business and get $100. But I'm not a fucking a liar. Everything I've ever sold anybody's been legit. But there's like websites that are like Murder Auction. You ever go to Murder Auction? Go snoop around there. It's the eBay of murderabilia is Murder Auction.
Yeah, I've never been into it. I just remember seeing like Merle was really into it, and then he made that documentary.
Oh, are you kidding me? He was really into it. That guy's like a main founding father of this shit.
Yeah, I know. So as I'm saying, like it's like he did that documentary, and I didn't realize how invested people were in this shit, and it was like it made it even more impressive.
It's weird. It starts off as a hobby, and you want to collect these small things, or a letter from somebody, or you want. But then, with me, it came to the point where I started getting a little too friendly with these women. You know what I mean? I'm literally kissing one of them. You know, nobody can say that.
Who was that fucking freak that Morgan was with?
Yeah, so he's a tranny. He's like all fucked up in the head. And he was gonna run away from his mom's house. He's like 45 years old or something. So, she does have issues. She always wants older men in her life, even if they're gay or tranny or whatever. Her dad was her monster. He raped her and did the horrible things. So she's got like major daddy issues. She was talking to a 60-year-old in Illinois for like 2 years. I got his phone number in my phone.
How did she find it?
She found him from church. So like they let her go to church and stuff like that, like in a real church. And they became friends, and he told Morgan, I'm gonna run away with you with or without you. And she said, fuck it, I'm gonna go. She went right past my house. They went from Madison to Illinois, and if they were, I do feel like she would have stopped. Hold on a sec. I actually know who this is. Fucking stupid dumb fucks. I always got the wrong fucking number. Dude, I got a number that's very close to a psych ward's number. I think my phone number ends in I'll say it's 9600. And the psych ward is like 9800. So every day I get people asking about, is Dr. so and so in today?
I had that happen to me one time with when I was a garbage man. It was like to an apartment complex, and it was like the head building engineer. And they called me up like so many times. Eventually, I started saying like "fuck you, fix it yourself," and then I got a call from management, and they're like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I don't know. Like, why are you guys calling me?" And they're like, "Oh, we made a mistake on the friggin' phone." I'm like, "Well, you guys better fix it. I'm telling people to go fuck themselves."
Yeah, I will talk crazy on the phone sometimes, because what the fuck is somebody gonna do? You know? So what do you think about that? Let's get a little edgy. What do you think about that man that was in Minnesota that got shot in the road?
Oh, that pretty guy?
The guy that looked like I don't even know what to say.
So the ice stuff?
The first thing that Rebecca, whatever her name was.
Oh, good. There was the good woman, and then there was the pretty guy.
Yeah. I don't know the other one. I only know the good one.
The thing that creeps me out about this stuff, right? Like, I don't think anyone should be shot, right? Like,
What do you mean? If you drive towards a cop, you're gonna get shot. I've been through this training.
I understand that, but like, I'm not like happy. You know what I mean? Like, people are happy over that crap. I'm not. And
I'm not happy, but
right. I know this, that there was a bunch of people out there stalking these fucking officers, dude.
Absolutely.
And everybody was like, "No, it's not true." Blah blah blah. The moment that the guy got shot, they followed these ICE agents to a hotel and burnt the hotel down.
Absolutely.
Like,
they're stalking all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck being an ICE officer right now. You know what I mean? Fuck that, dude. Back in it was like 2000 and maybe 12 or something like that. We had a black gentleman that was sleeping on a park bench in Milwaukee, and a cop goes up to him, and I guess the guy is schizophrenic and all this. Tries reaching for the cop's gun. The cop fights him off, pulls it, shoots him like 18 times. Every single round hit the guy, and obviously he died. And I would say for a year after that, we would have to come to work in street clothes, change at work. Yes, leave your uniform at work, no matter what. I mean, you can clean it, but you leave that shit. You do not. If you got caught wearing your uniform out in public, you were in big fucking trouble. Because we were getting death threats over and over for a few years. They're calling the police department. Any law enforcement we see, we're fucking killing them. We don't care what it is.
Yeah, I had a friend that worked in corrections, and he worked at the Love Boat, right, in Manhattan for Rikers Island.
Okay.
And he lived in Rockland County, and Rockland County gave out the addresses of everyone who owned firearms. They even dox out the cops.
Yeah, absolutely. They do that. They will tell law enforcement. Like you can go even when I was there, you could type in like Milwaukee County Sheriff's Department and you could see salaries and stuff for officers.
Yeah, it's just wild. I mean,
I love that job.
When that shit was happening to me, they would just say get off the internet. I'm like, dude, if that shit was happening to you, come on. Oh, forget about it. Blah blah.
What's up, Taro? Taro's probably getting ready for bed. It's 5:30. So I go live at a later time. I always do morning streams from between 8 and 10. I go live, but now I'm gonna do it at 8 o'clock every morning because I don't have. Really? I'm not caring for my father anymore. Me and him have had a big falling out, and I gotta get my life together, man. I can't be. I don't want to live here no more. I live in this little ass studio apartment. I could afford better. My credit rating. I finally got my credit rating in the 700s. I can go get a nice apartment near my kids with my credit rating and a little bit of money. So I'm getting out of here, man. I can't do it, dude. He's been using me. He treats me like shit. He's just a big fucking baby, and he's been manipulating me for years. I'm over it. And I'll say this publicly, I don't really give a fuck. I'm done. If he dies, if he dies in that bed, he dies in that bed, man. I told him, be a fucking man. Stop being a baby. That guy was one of the people in the world I looked up to the most because he was a strong individual. But now he's this broken down, disabled man who does nothing but use individuals for things. And I don't want it no more. I don't need it.
I'm not gonna talk shit about your father.
I don't care if anybody does. I just gotta move on with my life, that's all. I don't want to be 45 years old. Dude, I can't do what we're both old, man. We're both getting older. And what the fuck are we gonna do? We're gonna be 50 before you know it. You and me both.
The one thing that you're gonna want to do, you're gonna end up doing, is trying to fix your relationship with your father, because your daughter is gonna do something that's gonna make you think about that, and then you're gonna go back to your dad. You're gonna fix your relationship. Why can't you just fix the relationship and move out?
I mean, once I move out, we'll probably talk again. It happened yesterday, and it's fresh. I gotta do something different. I just got to. I have to for myself. I gotta get closer to my kids. I'm an hour and a half away from my kids, man. That ain't cool. So it sucks.
Is he against that or something? Or
he gets jealous. A lot of times when I go see my kids, dude, he'll. This is true, man. Most of the time I go see my kids, I want to spend the night or possibly spend the weekend there. My ex-wife lets me spend the weekend with the kids at her house, but I'm there for 4 hours, and all of a sudden I get text messages. I dropped my remote.
Yeah, he needs you, dude. He's scared.
I don't give a fuck, dude. 4 years, dude. I've been caring for him for 4 years privately. I don't get on here and try to be some sort of hero. But I empty the guy's piss every morning. He pisses in jugs. Okay? I can't go to the bathroom like the average individual. He has a commode. He does that properly, so thank God. But he's like, I can't make juice or tea and bring it to my room. I promise you, if I were to go over there right now, he's okay. He's okay. He can get that shit done. He just chooses not to, and he uses me. I've seen him be able to do all of those things that he needs me to do. I've seen him do them
He
all.
needs a nurse in there. Then you can't be.
He needs, we did that, and he kicked them out. He kicked them out within a week. Try a different nurse, kicks them out. He doesn't want someone sitting there, because what they'll do is they'll hire somebody to come here for like even 40 hours a week. They'll come here 40 hours a week, but for the most part, they're just sitting there, staring at my dad or playing on the phone or something.
Yeah.
He doesn't want that shit, so he kicks them out. What's going to end up happening is, okay, what's up?
Are any of them hot?
No, they're only fucking, no, fuck no.
No, you got to get him a hot one, man.
No, he needs to take his ass to the nursing home, dude. That's what he needs to do. He needs assisted living. He really does. Like 3 days ago, it's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm never up at 11 at night, but I was that night. And I went over there to check on him just for the hell of it. And his whole entire, all the way up to his torso, is off the bed. His feet are up in the air, he only has 1 foot. He only has 1 leg. So his foot's up in the air. Dude, he was stuck between his commode and his dresser.
Oh my god.
That guy would never have gotten out of there. Never. His phone is across the room somewhere, I told him to get one of those fucking beepers and put it around his wrist. No, I don't want that. All right. I can't do it anymore, man. I'm not Superman, man. I got major mental health issues. I have my whole life. I need to focus on me, my kids, and he's lived a long life. If he dies today, he dies today. He's a sick, cold bastard, but I am ready for my father to pass. It's not going to shock me at all. We were there. Your mother was really sick, right?
Yeah, for 3 years. So to be honest with you, when she passed, man, it was like a relief because I knew where she would be in a couple weeks, and I knew what was going to happen, and she'd be in pain and back in the hospital, and it went on for 3 years.
You did it for 3 years?
Yeah.
I did it for 3, and then the other year I was living with him, and he had 2 legs. But yeah, for 3 years he hasn't had a leg now, and he won't get a leg. I've had multiple opportunities to buy that leg for him for $1,800, and he will not do it.
Yeah, he's probably pissed, dude. I'd be pissed too.
I saved his life. That's why he lost his leg. The fucking guy had some sort of infection. His diabetes. So his black toe, his toe turned black, and he was hiding it from me. He had like 4 socks on. He was hiding it from me for like a week. And one night, it was like 11, 12 at night. I was sleeping on his couch at the time. I went to use the bathroom, and his bedroom light was on, which it was never on at that time. So I go in there, and he's unresponsive. It took me like 5 minutes of shaking him to get him to even talk at all, and he didn't know where he was. He didn't know nothing. All he was going was my foot. And I ripped the socks off, and his fucking toe was, close to the size of my fist. His big toe was. And it was like the top of it exploded, and blood poured out and poured out and poured out multiple times in multiple layers, like a volcano.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So he's like, "I'll take care of this tomorrow. I'll call and see if I can get an appointment with Dr. Grass, which is his primary doctor." And I said, "Absolutely not." I said, "If you disown me right now, it is what it is." I said, "I'd call 911." And I called 911, and they came and got him. And within 3 hours, I had a surgeon telling me, "Get here right now. Get here right now. Call your family. We don't know if he's going to make it till, I think it was noon."
Jesus Christ.
And they cut his they put me in a little room. Me and my aunt put us in a little room and said, "We'll let you know when we have results." And they came back. No, they didn't. It was like 3 or 4 hours, and we haven't heard nothing. So we're sitting there staring at each other. I don't have like a real relationship with my aunt, so it's awkward. I leave the room, and they're like, "Oh, he's been out of surgery for like 2.5 hours. He's okay, but he did lose his leg. The infection The infection has stopped. It was gonna go to his like his whole body. And it's all because he had some sort of infection and he hid it from me. I don't know what that thing is. I just clicked on. I didn't click on that. Some $10 discount. God, I hate dude. StreamYards is all about money now and shit, dude.
Oh yeah, they got me for $80 like a year or something.
Wait a minute. How much are you paying?
It's like $80 extra a year or something like that now. I had to cancel my subscription, reapply, and then they gave it to me for even cheaper than what they were charging.
I think Mark said that he did that in his channel. For his channel, it's only $10 a month now instead of like 30 or 40.
So I think it's like 60 something for every I forget how they're billing me. I took some plan. It was like cheaper than what I was already doing.
Dude, I'm just using free emails. I got 1,000 of them, so I can use free. I could just do it free all the time. But I do want to use like the features and stuff. I don't want to just sit here like this for like years. You know what I mean? I want to mind getting features and stuff like that. So I might end up buying like one of their programs or something, or whatever it is. I used to be able to play clips like you do. Like you got your whole setup over there.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. Like if you make, so you know how you make your videos, like you can upload them to StreamYards and play them for a bumper or something like that. You do whatever you want.
I used to put a lot of serial killer ones on here. A lot of serial killer clips. Let's see if there is any. It's not gonna let me play it. Yeah, see what you get by upgrading. I got one of Manson Ramirez. Oh my god, I got like 50 things. I got one of Jasper with his shirt off, dancing.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
I can't believe these saved on here. After I haven't streamed in like 2 years.
Yeah, they'll stay there forever.
I want to keep streaming every day for a couple hours. It's a relief, you know what I mean?
Why don't you try the vertical shit too?
Oh, dude, I don't like that. I can't even stand. If you or Mark are doing that shit, I look to see if you guys are doing the regular stuff. If you guys aren't, I don't watch it. I don't like it. I don't know.
You don't watch the vertical stuff.
Never.
Yeah, that's more if you're gonna show people like what you're doing. I see like Mini Manson, dude. Mini Manson's like fucking nailing it over there with the verticals.
Really, he's still around.
Yeah, just doing the karaoke. Got the lights, everything.
So what's his story? Was he a dude or a woman or what?
He's a woman that transitioned to a man.
Oh, okay.
Or had the breast cut off or something.
These days, man. I think in like 50 years, there ain't even gonna be a sex. You know what I mean? There ain't even gonna be a male or female option.
I don't know. I think that's such a stupid argument. Like I was listening to some guy today on TikTok, and he goes, "Well, if it's a social construct, then why are you born that way?" Like it obviously is.
Exactly. I mean, that kind of. Yeah, I think it is more social than being born that way.
Well, I mean, the whole thing about you being born a male and then transitioning to a female is a social construct, not the fact that you were born a male and like you are a male and pretending to be. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. God, what a weird world we're in these days.
Yeah.
I remember when we were growing up, we used to call each other faggots and stuff like that. And you might run across a gay person like once a year, and you're like, "Oh my God, Dad, I seen there was a gay couple." And Dad, I swear to you, they were holding hands at the mall. And what's going on, man?
Yeah, we used to have this gay dude that lived across the street from us, and we used to like purposely hit baseballs in his backyard because he just got furious and would come out like as like this like furious gay guy, and we just laugh at him. He was a cool dude. I never ever thought of like bashing someone because of they were like
no.
That,
I would never. And in fact, I don't know if this my daughter identifies as bisexual. My ex-wife identifies as bisexual, so like I have it bisexual in my family, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know.
I think most women are bisexual these days.
Every lesbian I've ever met. I'm not even saying that to be like a dick, but like every lesbian I've ever met
As what?
is bisexual.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's usually the opposite for me. I usually meet a straight woman, but then they come out and say, well, I didn't mess around with a woman at college, and I liked it a lot, and if I had the opportunity, or whatever, You ever had threesomes? You ever had threesomes? Baldo? What are you doing? Jerking off? Yeah, quiet.
Sorry about that. I'm in the back, Jeff. I'm trying to get my dogs in the back.
Oh, you still have your dogs? You need to kill any of them yet?
No.
Oh, man. Taylor Show Business told me to drive around neighborhoods, and if you see a dog in the front yard with the leash on, to steal it and then cut it up and put it with the graveyard. I think she drew me a map, not to a graveyard or human being remains. I think that she drew a map to like an animal graveyard, because she was like really into like killing animals.
Do you know where it is?
Yeah, I know where it is. I've been out there like 3 or 4 times.
Dude,
but I never had
to do the vertical live stream.
I never have like a proper plan to go out there. I just go out there on the whim, and I go up, and odds are I fall down. One time I fell down, and I fell down like a 10-foot hill into a fucking a river. Red Pill was there when I fell down and fell into the river. Fuck yeah, I was wearing his shirt.
Dude, you should make a fucking. This is what you should do. You should make a big stink about this friggin' map. Get a YouTuber that will go out there and try to dig it up.
Oh yeah, I wish I could get some. Dude, I wish I could get a team of like real diggers, whether there's metal detectors, some sort of sonar. I don't know what the hell they use.
Try to
something.
Try to find a community that's into that.
She's been in custody for
this fucking map.
Yeah, it's called Map of Hotspots. Literally, that's what it's called, Map of Hotspots.
Like, you don't
she's
have to hand over to the police, right?
I tried, man. So like one of the times I called the cops on myself, they were all interested. They come into my place and they were all interested. They're looking around, and I'm showing off things and telling them stories and stuff. And I told them about the story about the maps. And actually, the guy's only suggestion was to maybe bring it to the Green Bay Police Department where it is. But he didn't have. But I mean, if it was a big deal, don't you think he would have like taken it? You know what I mean?
Well, you should make it into a big deal.
Yeah, I probably could, because this bitch, she has she's considered the female Jeffrey Dahmer, and she's made the news so many times.
Have you shown it like fully?
Yeah, no, not fully. No. Parts and pieces where she'll I never showed it fully, and then there's other locations she wants me to go to, like she used to work at a cheese factory. Yeah, I never shown the whole map to anybody. It's actually two minutes. Taylor Show Business, the murderer that had sex with her ex-boyfriend, had sex with his corpse. She told me all kinds of details, dude. I had visits with her.
What did she tell you?
Well, she wanted me to kill people for her.
What?
With specific detail. Yeah. She told me, and I know exactly who the guy is. If you go on Murder Auction, type in Taylor Show Business, you're gonna find a letter sold by a collector that this guy writes inmates, and then when they respond, he will not open up their letters. He'll put them to the side for fucking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Never open it. Never give a fuck about what these inmates said, and he'll sell it. I am the complete 100% fucking opposite. I might sell this shit, but it will be at the end of my relationship with them, not the beginning. He's a clown, but Taylor Show Business. Yeah, she wanted me to kill him. He actually lives in Wisconsin here. She wanted me to go. She goes, "Did I kill him?"
Yeah. No. Did you tell him?
No, I don't get along.
She told to put a hit on the guy with.
That's his problem, dude. He shouldn't be a dickhead. You do listen. I treat these people with respect. He doesn't. None of his letters are open. It's incredibly disrespectful. That's like me writing you a letter, you writing the response, and me not like giving a fuck and not even opening it and then selling it. He's a dirtbag, and he does it to everybody. He does it to everybody. I'm the complete opposite. I open those letters, I read them, I love them, I put them on the walls, and if I sell them, there a lot of times I work with inmates. I give them a 50-50 cut, depending on the inmate. But extra business, 50-50, man. She has a. You want to know how much money she has in her account?
How much?
I gave her between 1,000 and 1,500 at least. But I've made a lot of money off of her. Not $1,000.
Like, what do
Way
you think
more.
she got?
What do you mean?
If she's doing this like more than to like everybody, she'll be making some bank.
No, I have a rule. So when I first start writing these individuals, I tell them if they want to work, if they want to be friends, that's fine, or whatever. If they want to, flirt with me, okay, that's fine too. But if you want to work with me, you work with me, and you do not respond to any of these other collectors. You are with me, and yeah, you're with me and only me.
You're trusting a murderer. Be like, yeah, no problem.
It works, David. David, I swear to you, it works every time. Yeah.
Yeah, you would definitely see it if they were, right? I mean,
I would know.
You're involved in that community.
Yep. So get this. I actually stopped. So once there was a rapper that was writing Taylor Show business, and she didn't know he was selling his shit. And I said, "Hey Taylor, I just bought a letter off his name's Sick Side. I said I just got a letter from Sick Side for like $60. Did he cut you in?" And then she snaps. I want him dead. And I don't. The guy wears a mask and shit. Like, I don't know when he raps. I don't know how I'm gonna kill this guy. He wears a mask and he's off. He could be off in some other country. I don't fucking know. Well, some people use PO boxes and stuff like that. I use my real address, and I've never had one problem. The Slender Girl, after escaping, she actually is in custody at the same hospital that she was in the whole time. No, she will never go to jail. Okay, she just won't. Like myself, then they take her right to the mental hospital if there's an issue. But she'll be there the rest of her life.
Going back to jail for anything. She could go back to jail for a probation violation, though, right? That was She
wasn't on probation, so she had conditional release, and she technically wasn't even out yet. She was in a group home. She escaped, and she cut off her bracelet. She cut her bracelet off and escaped, and she never got charged because she's mentally ill. David, when I was with her, she was a lot more stable. And you could see it in the way she looked. I can show you pictures of her where she looks like a beautiful young woman. I knew her when she turned 21. That's when I started talking to her. Yeah, I do like women that are younger. I like women that are older. I'm a man. Well, what am I going to say here?
So you guys kind of got romantic a little bit, right? I mean,
yeah, we flirted here and there in letters, and I went out there and met her the first time, and oh my god, it was so. I didn't think of her as an inmate even. I didn't think of her as the Slender Man girl. I knew her from Morgan Geyser. She was so beautiful. She'd be in like a she'd be in like a lunchroom, and that's where they had the visits for us in a lunchroom. And there'd be like 3 or 4 people having visits, and one person, like a nurse, watching to make sure nothing crazy is going on. I can hug her and then kiss her when I meet her, and then same as when I left. But other than that, you're just allowed to sit there at like a lunch table and talk to her. Yeah, we go really close.
That conjugal visit stuff, is that like all bullshit?
I don't really know.
Like, did they ever have that in the prison that you worked at, or?
No, fuck no. They were talking through glass, man. They had like 3 inches of glass they were talking through. I could have fucked Morgan, though. I could have fingered her. Definitely fingered the fuck out of her. I could have went down on her. There was a visit on Father's Day of 2023. I was with my kids first. I spent like maybe 8 hours with my kids. I believe at like 4 or 5 o'clock night. It was like nighttime. I had a visit with her, so I went out there, and it was a special visit. It was 3 hours long. It was not in the cafeteria. It was in a conference room, and they bring us in the conference room. She has a radio and stuff, and um, we sat there for 3 hours, and basically it was me and her alone. Nobody supervising us. Not even there's not even fucking cameras. I don't even know why they allow this. And then um every 15 minutes or so they do a tour, and they just check to make sure we're not fucking or nothing. But it was like every 15 minutes.
What would
I-
they do if you were? They would arrest you? Like, would they arrest you?
Well, yes, because it's true. It's because technically, actually, they were charged with rape because
Really?
because prisoners in custody do not have the rights to have sex. They don't. It's kind of it would be considered rape. It's it's Prison Rape Elimination Act. I would be charged with rape. Yeah,
I just
they don't have.
I watched a documentary on some guy out in Ohio State Prison, and he was talking about how these guys get into prison and they have clean records and they leave dirty, and it's all because like they end up raping other inmates, and then they go back to jail and they have that on their record, and then they get assaulted. It's like a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
So
Mm-mm.
no.
You can definitely become a better prisoner by being in prison with inmates that teach you. This individual's asking if I communicate with Jodi Arias. She's obviously the most. I would say she's the most famous female in custody right now. She doesn't write back. She stopped writing back years ago. But I did have a letter from Jodi, not to me, but I bought it. It's I think I maybe paid $125 for it, and I think I sold it for $4. And right now it's probably going for more than that. I did see the envelope to that letter on Cult Collectibles for only $100, which is a fucking steal. So if you go to Cult Collectibles, type in Jodi Arias, you'll see an envelope for $100. And that's the same letter / envelope that I had, but somebody ended up selling the letter individually after me. But, what are you gonna say?
I was going to tell Layla that show's a lesbian show.
What is it?
Orange is the New Black.
I like Wentworth. You watch Wentworth?
No.
It's way better. It's like Australian prison. It's so much better. I can't even watch Orange is the New Black because Wentworth is so fucking good. I turn on Orange is the New Black. It's crap. But I wrote Jodi Arias. I think Jodi Arias was one of the first individuals I ever wrote, and she didn't respond. So like 6 months later, I tried again, and then I think the third time I said like "fuck you, you're a prima donna." I swore I cussed her out. I cussed out Sarah Boone. Sarah Boone, this woman, I don't know if you know this case. Her and her boyfriend were allegedly playing hide and seek, and she convinced him to go inside a suitcase and zip it up.
Bitch?
I talked to her. So to this day, the only person that got letters back from her is me, and they were bad letters. She's cursing me out, and the letters that I wrote to her were worse. Yeah, man. I told her my last thing I ever wrote to her was a letter, and all it said was "good luck in court, bitch."
Yeah,
and
you're fucking with these broads, man. These girls are bad news, dude.
Hey, man, I don't play games, man. Hey, man. So like, she goes to court. She had 9 different attorneys. She fired them. They would leave because she's fucking nuts. Her trial her case went on for like 4 or 4.5 years, and they offered her a plea of 17 years, which she already had like 4 done. When they say 17 years, if you do good, if you're a good inmate and all this and that, even if there's some prisons that you can work and get time off, she's probably looking at like 10 years between the time she served and good time. And she said no. Guess what she got? When she got found guilty, life. Not 17 years. She got life.
That's fucking crazy.
So my little good looking poor bitch, that was karma. Got her ass. Trying to get this fucking one girl out. Her name's Candace Clark, man. Me and her kind of got we got a relationship, kind of, but she's sentenced to 55 years, and she's already done 20. She calls me every day, man, like 1 to like 7 times a day. This woman, at her cost, she spent over $4 grand talking to me, and then she spends all this money writing me emails all day long. Jody is our only female besides Warnos, which is spelled way improperly, and Betty Broderick. Okay. I've got Lifetime Movies knowledge. Okay. You spelled Warnos way wrong. I'm actually the second individual with the most Warnos letters ever. I had over 20 Eileen Warnos letters. And each one of those letters are between $300 and $1,000, and I had over 20 of them. So you kind of are getting the concept of what kind of business I got going on over here. I'm not fucking flipping burgers. Why, Becky? I think. Hi, Nikki. Oh, it's okay. I'm positive. I'm just busting balls. Is there any woman you haven't wrote to that you wanted to? Not really. I mean, I can tell you one, but I will tell you that Taylor Show Business, by David, that was cool. We talk normal. It was actually acting like a human being. And some water or something. When the fuck is Billings going live? Sure, it's insane. Oh, the person that was my dream response was this woman, Taylor Show Business. I wrote her well over 50 to 100 times before I got a response. There is an inmate. I also do. They have to be killers. Can they commit? Yes. Okay. So that's true. So I do talk to other inmates besides killers. And there was a woman that got arrested about 9 minutes from me. She got arrested for having sex with her dog, and I just wrote her yesterday. So that's one situation that I'll probably end up getting a response for, because it was a really good, genuine letter. So I didn't get this response, but I'll show you what this guy did. So Denise Frazier ended up having sex with her dog, this woman here. Fucking glare from that one fucking bulb has a glare. Can't even see it. That's Denise Frazier and her animal. And on this piece of paper, she wrote "come all over your face." I got another one that has a piece of paper that says "my wet pussy." So what this guy did was he wrote Denise Frazier, who did end up doing 4 years for having sex with her dog. And I'll read it to you. A Jones County woman has been sentenced and charged with unnatural intercourse in the Forest County. Denise Frazier, 21, was charged with 1 count of unnatural intercourse and 1 count of attempted unnatural intercourse in Forest County in early 2024. She pleaded guilty to the first charge. Frazier was sentenced to 4 years in Mississippi Department of Corrections, 5 years of probation, and must register as a sex offender. Wow. She's got to be a sex offender because she fucked her dog. My dog gets more pussy than your boyfriend. Oh my God! That's one of her quotes. She claims that she said, my dog gets more pussy than your boyfriend. This is number 8 of 20. So this guy wrote her and somehow got her to write all kinds of perverted sayings. And he sold 20 different cards at $20 a piece. That's a $400 letter. That's a $400 letter. And all he really had to do, these cases are nothing special. These are actually cheaper than the ones I use. The ones I use are maybe like 100 of them for, I don't know, $20. These are really cheap. So what he did was he used a 3D printer. I don't do that. And he printed out a little picture of her on a card, like a baseball card. I had 3 of them, but a guy bought one the other day for $30. I made $10. I don't always make $500, $600 on stuff. I actually try not to sell my stuff that's worth that kind of money. Yeah, but so besides the animal lovers, I have written women that were I hope that poor dog is okay. Jeez, it happens a lot more than you think. I've written let's see here. Written teachers who had sex with their students. There's one woman, I think her name is Lena Brown Eyes, I believe. I don't know if that's her or not. I think it's Lena Brown Eyes. They had sex with like a sleeping boy, like a sleeping teenage boy. So it's always not about Rosie O'Donnell's daughter. She was in it for methamphetamine and a sex crime, which I'm not even sure what it was. But I got a letter from Rosie O'Donnell's daughter, Chelsea O'Donnell. Is Billings live? When's he going live? Alright, you guys. Billings has been live. We gotta go over there. You guys, thank you for being here. I'll be live tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central Time. I won't be late. Love you guys. See you at the Asylum if you do go. I'll see you there. I didn't know, motherfucker. I didn't get the notification. I usually get the notification, so fuck you. Yeah, no problem. I'll get you stay there. I'm gonna get you a wrench just so you can come in here and be a little bit more safer in case anybody's trying to fucking. I don't want people that actually are genuine and want to be there. I don't want people getting blocked. Susie Q, you get a wrench too. Nickname. I think this chat is good. And I'll start showing off stuff that I have. I have a lot more than just silly cards and stuff like that. I'll show you guys all the stuff on my walls and stuff like that. Okay. So if you guys really want to kick it with me, come and hang out. Get to learn about Patricia Hearst because I'm obsessed with the Patricia. That's another one. Nobody was killed. Patricia Hearst. I'm obsessed with the case. And this whole wall is Patricia Hearst, and so is that wall over there. And I got about 20 more items from Patricia Hearst. Whether it's Time magazines from that she was on in 1975. I'm obsessed with the whole Hearst family. If you look into it, that family is extremely influential, has power, money. They did a lot of. And it's just a family that I'm investing a lot of time into, the Hearst. So look up Patricia Hearst if you've never heard of her. It was from 1975, the SLA. You'll see. It's an interesting case, and I got a lot of cool shit coming. So to show you. But I'm going to the asylum where it's crazy. Love you. Troy,